So I have some more sentences for you. Remember, we've been doing the hand shapes and we're still working on the two-handed shape, but I wanted to stop for a little bit and do a few sentence structures so that you can communicate and realize that all the signs that you have done and that we've been doing all this time, we can actually make sentences from that. So here's one. So I'm going to say in English, my boss's birthday is tomorrow. Now, from what I've been teaching, what do we do first? Time, then topic, and what about it? If there is any, what's missing? What's there? So, since I said my boss's birthday is tomorrow, then tomorrow is going to go first. And I'm going to say that the subject of topic that we're talking about is my boss. And what about tomorrow and my boss? It's his birthday. Okay. So tomorrow, remember it's the open A hand shape, and on your cheek, it just goes forward because everything that's in the future is out there. Here's today, and in the past is behind you. Tomorrow, it's my boss. Remember, this is the sign for boss. We did this one not too long ago. It's his, because if I say it's my boss's birthday, that's possessive. So I know y'all are going, stop with the English. But we have to, kind of, if you're trying to do it in an English sentence structure, you're thinking that way, then you have to kind of, okay, here's the English and here's the ASL. So tomorrow is my boss, his birthday. The feely finger, remember, on the chin and down to the chest. I do not know why that's birthday, but it is. In Texas, this is the old sign, like you're wiping some jam on your arm or something. I like that one, and only few use that. Most people now do birthday. Tomorrow is my boss's birthday. Okay. And so you just have to think tomorrow, my boss, it's his birthday. And that's how I think of it. So to try to rectify the English and the ASL grammar, those are the kind of things that or tricks in my mind that I do. Okay. I'm going to buy a cake. Now, is there time in there? No, it kind of seems like I'm going to, but that's really tense, isn't it? I'm going, ing, that's tense. If I said time, it would be like this afternoon, I'm going to buy a cake. Or tomorrow morning, that would be time. But in this case, with this sentence, it's just tense. So instead, I'm going to buy a cake. And then we have our money in our hand and we put it out there. We're going to give it to someone. I buy. We have done the sign. So I buy cake. It's a C, and we're cutting it. Like this is pie. And then with the C is a cake. It's very initialized, but for cake. So it distinguishes from pie or cake. And you're cutting it. Just pretend like you've got your plate and you're cutting it with a knife in that triangular shape. It's the same thing with the C. It's just that's all you're doing is just cutting it in a triangular shape like you would any other cake or pie. I will. I buy cake. I will. Oh, today or tomorrow? I don't know. Not yet. You see? So that's tense, not time. Okay. I also need to buy a card. So you can say, because like also I need to buy a card. So there's not really a time in there, but there is a topic and a comment. You can say, I buy a cake. I will. Oh, also, remember our one hand shapes? Also. Remember we said this is me too, or the same as, but also doesn't always mean that, right? Also, I need, remember we did need, and it's an X hand shape, should, need, I need to buy a card or a card. You can do card. I use this one most of the time because this one almost could be like my business card, my business card. But if I do a birthday card, I might do card. And this can also be like playing cards, right? You play cards, but that's really where the sign came from. But people use that for a postcard, a birthday card. So either sign that you see a card, a card. If you can't remember, this is the sign for card, card. You just draw in a shape of it. So you say, oh, I also need to buy card, card. That's pretty English. And you could do an ASL, but I don't know if it would be because you could also card by if you want to do it, if you want to try to stay in that strong ASL structure. And someone might say, why are you buying it? Well, it's my turn. My turn. Remember we did the L hand shape? We take turns. We go around in a circle. It's my turn. It's your turn. We all going to take turns. So I would say, oh, it's my turn in the office. Okay. So I did office. I drew a square room using the O's. I always wonder how y'all can see it. Office. So I do this way and this way. Room. Office. It's my turn at the office. It's my turn. It's my turn to buy. In our office. I could get pretty English in there too. Okay. But since you're saying boss, they know it's at work, it's not at home, right? So, oh, it's my turn. It's my turn. Ah, okay. Okay, here's another sentence. I made pancakes and eggs this morning. What's our time? This morning. and then you can do, and what did you do this morning? You could say, well, pancakes is kind of the sign for cook and then eggs. So you could say make, we'll do it a couple of ways. This morning, remember this is our horizon and our sun is coming up. Noon, afternoon, night. This morning, this morning, I pancakes and eggs. Pancakes, that's also the sign for cook. It's also the sign for pancake. You could say, this morning, pancakes and eggs I make. Make. An S hand shape. They're on the hands. One goes this way, one goes this. They're going the same direction. Make. Create. I'm going to make something. This morning, pancakes and eggs I made. Or made I. Some of those, it's not a strict sentence structure and the way we think, or sometimes we want it to be strict because you're going, I want to remember, I want to memorize how to do that sentence or how to create that sentence or that structure. But just like English, there's some ways that we can say things that are maybe not proper, but everyone understands. I mean, I don't know how many of us really study and speak, proper American English, and we don't do British English either. So anyway, I think there's rules to the structure. I'm always trying to give you ways that people would understand, but at least you have options in case you don't do it directly or exactly that way, you're still understood. And I think that's the whole point of learning sign language. You're trying to communicate with somebody else. Me, I'm an interpreter, so I want them to understand, but I have to do it correctly. So, and you have to know 2 or 3 different ways in case you get that what? Look, so that you can go back quickly, hopefully, and clear things up. Okay, our next sentence, we have two more. Okay, did you see the parade? There's no time. What's our topic? The parade. And what about it? Did you see it? Okay, so parade. We're going to have our 5 hands, and one's in front of the other, and the one that you usually write with is always the one that's forward because it does most of the action, and the one you do not write with follows. Parade. It's just a bunch of people going down the street. Parade. 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 Do you see that? See that? Remember we did that. We can do that in the hand or that in the air. Parade. Or you could say parade. You see it? Look at my face. Did you see it? Parade. Did you see it? No, I slept late. Okay, and then the last one. Did you put your flag up? No time. We have a topic, the flag, and did you put it up? I really put that on purpose. I kind of smiled to myself when I wrote it down because I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Okay, so our flag. So we have our flag as our B hand shape, and this is our ground, and this is our pole, and this is our flag, and it waves in the wind. And it doesn't have to be any specific way. It's just your style of how you would wave a flag. If it's really windy, right? So your flag, did you put it up? So instead of saying put up, we're going to say, did you install it? Did you set it up? This is to set up, to install, establish, set it up. Your flag, did you set it up? And then you go, yes, this morning, right? Or no, I did that last Friday. So you can respond in different ways or go, yeah, I set it up. Finish. Finish. Flag, you set up? Yes, finish. So those are, I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. That's 7 sentences that you have now again. And remember, all of these signs you have already learned. They're in all the videos. So if you forget, then go back to the video and then watch them again. So I didn't want this to be too long and drag out, but enjoy, and I will see you soon.